Hi guys, welcome back to my channel and back to another Ride With Me vlog. Today I'm riding someone new for the very first time, although I've never ridden her before. I am sure you guys have definitely seen her in the background of some of my other videos because she's almost always in our lessons. She is a pony. She's a little gray pony and her name is Breezy. So Breezy is currently already in a lesson, so I don't get to groom or tack her up, but I'm gonna go see her now. So let's go see Breezy. Thank you. How's Breezy today? Good. Oh my goodness. So this is sweet little Breezy, and isn't she just adorable? So just as any other pony or horse, Breezy has tons of little quirks that come along with her. First things first, Breezy is incredibly smooth. Unfortunately, that comes with a downside as she is very, very lazy. Are you sleeping? It's been a long day. Poor girl is already sleeping and she has one more lesson to go for today, so I know I'm gonna have to work extra hard to keep this pony moving. Breezy. Okay. As Breezy is quite lazy, it is really hard to get her to pick up the canter, let alone stay in the canter. And little Breezy actually likes to buck sometimes when you ask her for the canter. I've seen it happen with a few other riders. So perhaps today I will be sitting my first buck. We shall see. So other ponies that I've ridden, like Confetti and Maple, when you first get on them, they really kind of like to test you for a little bit, see if they can get away with some funny business. But with Breezy, she's being very, very good. There's no attitude or sass coming from her. She's not trying to test me. She's just walking along very, very nicely. Until it's time to ask her for the trot here. Reluctantly but surely, Breezy picks up the trot, and she is so incredibly smooth. She has the teeny tiniest little baby strides. No, this is the first. So excited. In a way, Breezy kind of reminds me of Dora. I don't know if you guys have seen Dora before. She's in some of my older videos. I definitely haven't ridden her in a long time. Dora is the sweetest little mare, but she is the laziest horse I've ever met. It is really hard to get that girl moving, and same with Breezy. The only difference is Dora does this fake trot. She does her little shuffle. Breezy doesn't have that shuffle. She kind of, when you finally get her to pick up the trot, she's like, okay, let's trot, whereas Dora just half does it. You can tell that I'm riding a lazy pony when we haven't even been trotting for that long and my breathing is so heavy. I am working hard. Okay, starting over the line of poles here, holding half seat in between. Okay. Something I find about riding someone new who you've never ridden before is sometimes I find it can kind of throw your position off a little bit just because they move differently and you're just not used to it. Different saddle. I don't know. That's just how I feel. And I was definitely feeling a little bit of that with Breezy today. So I needed to make sure that I was having more stretch in my heels, a longer leg. When holding 2-point or half seat, for me, I find that sometimes I forget to keep my leg on, and with some horses, it doesn't matter as much, but with Breezy, it's definitely a big deal because she will stop trotting, as you can see that she did there.
over these poles, down the center line, A to C, and then right, up the long side, again, A to C, and then left and over your pole.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, big time up.
Casual 3-horse roadblock up ahead. Center line here.
Your left rein is longer than your right rein. Nope, wrong way. Turning right. Turn before the anything. Center line.
Okay, I get it now. And then left.
Yep, good.
And then,
Pulse.
okay.
Once everyone is less confused.
Yeah. It'll be easier. I don't know why, but I'm just so absolutely terrible at remembering courses. This isn't even a course, it's just an exercise, and I was having so much trouble with it. But after one little practice round, I think I'm starting to get the hang of it. Guys, Bandit is actually so mean. Every time Breezy and Bandit go by each other, they both just pin their ears. They just absolutely hate each other. But to be fair, Bandit has beef with everyone. So is Bandit the problem or is Breezy? I think it's Bandit. Exercises like this in a group setting are so good for learning how to manage your spacing. You need to make sure that you're adjusting your corners, either cutting them short or taking them extra wide, just to ensure enough spacing.
In the middle of your center line, you should switch it to the direction that you're turning. Or switch it to your heel clear. You're supposed to go to the hobble of the saddle. Stretch your heel down.
You can tell that the second I forget about my leg or slightly take my leg off Breezy, she starts walking. She is not very forgiving in that aspect, but that's good because it forces me to, especially when I'm riding Breezy, to constantly have that leg on.
So on the trot pole side, let's hold 2 points all the way up. On the B letter side, let's do sit trot all the way up.
Oh my goodness, sit trot on Little Breezy is so comfortable. Dare I say it is up there with Bandit's trot.
Trotting straight down the center line from A to C. Your horse's nose, shoulders, and hips drop in a straight line, and your range should be
There again, as we're holding 2 point over the poles, I forgot about my leg and took off some of my leg, and Breezy made sure to let me know.
Yeah, sounds good. Nice and straight.
Guys, can you hear my breathing? I am working so hard to keep this little pony trotting. It is definitely a little bit of a humbling experience. I feel like I haven't ridden someone this lazy in a long time.
She's so easy to sit to.
Breezy?
Yeah.
She's so comfortable. She's lazy though.
She has like 0 stride. She goes backwards when she's walking.
Yeah, honestly.
Let's get out. It's a really nice like position.
Okay guys, it is time to get ready to canter, and I'm so excited for Breezy's canter. I'm excited to see how smooth she is. That's a pretty tight girth.
Okay. Are you hot?
No, my glasses get foggy, so if I like fan them, it like goes away. Otherwise I can't see where I'm going.
You're probably asleep.
Yeah. She's lazy.
Okay. 2 canterers to go first.
Someone want to go with me? Breezy and Fisher, is that okay?
Yep.
Okay. Left.
Breezy's like, meh.
This is going to be interesting getting her to canter. But that sit trot transition is going to be nice. Yeah. Come on. What? So as expected, Breezy does not want to canter, and she is giving me a little bit of a hard time. I know our corners are pretty horrendous, but at this time, my goal is to just get Breezy to canter and to continue cantering. Come on! Cool. Yes. man. It is hard to keep this pony moving. Like we pick up the canter and 5 steps later I feel her slowing and I'm like, no. But her trot, like that super fast trot, so comfortable. Didn't bother me at all. So that was pretty rough, but to be honest, it was kind of expected. That's just how Breezy is. When everyone rides her, it's really, really hard to get her to pick up the canter and let alone stay in the canter. I don't even think we got 1 full lap of canter, but we did our best. I worked really hard and she gave minimal effort. Good job, Meepy.
Let's do green trot poles going towards F. In the corner, pick up the right lead canter. Right lead canter in the corner. Canter down the long side. Canter right turn circle. At C, back to trot. Trot through the corner, over red poles, and then walk at A.
Cup. I can start. See, guys, I'm pretty sure Bandit is the instigator. Trot. So we missed our opportunity to canter there. We were supposed to pick it up in the corner, which we did actually, but only for a couple steps. So I'm just circling to try again. I'm gonna do my canter circle. We had some trouble, but ultimately we made it to the finish line. Okay, so that wasn't a perfect round, mainly referring to the canter, just really hard to get her to stay in that canter. But ultimately, I think we did better than I was expecting us to do, just considering how hard it was to get her to canter when we were just going around on the left lead.
Okay, one more time. Gotta wake up the pony. I don't like spring. Yucky looking.
Again, we missed picking up the canter in both of those corners, so I'm just doing a circle and we'll try in both again. No. Yeah, the hardest part of that course should have been after the red poles there in the corner, making sure that your horse doesn't break into canter, but that is obviously not a problem with Breezy. So for a lazy canter horse, it's better to kind of like sit down and forward, like slide almost. No sliding? Okay. Just sit deep. Okay. I'm in the way.
A driving seat, yep. Hey, how are ya? Thanks
like,
for putting in minimal
I'm
effort.
sleepy.
I think you're in the way.
So yeah, I think the most valuable lesson that Breezy will teach me is how to have a good driving seat in canter. Because if you don't have a good driving seat, she is not going to continue cantering. Weird. So that was my first ride ever on Little Breezy, and honestly, I did really enjoy it even though she was so lazy, because in order to keep her moving, I gotta make sure I have good leg contact the entire time and a good driving seat, and I could always benefit to work on those things. Ran like a cowboy. Whoa, horsey.
That was a great ride. I didn't do any roll.
But yeah, it was a really good lesson. I worked really hard. Breezy worked maybe 50%. But I'm still proud of her, and I'm glad that I got to ride her. You sleepy? Poor girl is ready for her bedtime. So I'm just gonna throw a cooler on her while we cool out, and then we'll head back into the barn, untack, do some grooming. Breezy can get some grain, and then she's all done for the evening.
How'd you like having her cantering?
But yeah, I kind of want to ride Breezy again sometime soon. I really want to try a little bit more of a driving seat and see if that helps. See if I'm able to get her to stay in the canter once we finally manage to get it. But Breezy was being pretty good. She didn't buck at all when I was asking her to pick up the canter, which she sometimes does do. Is there a stall?
I think there is, yeah, right here maybe.
But yeah, even though she was quite lazy, she was very, very well behaved, especially for a pony, as ponies tend to have a lot of spice and attitude. But Breezy is very well mannered and calm. Get out of here. They're so easy to hold up. Now I'm just going to give Breezy her dinner so she can eat while I untack and groom her. Since Breezy is a teeny tiny pony, she only gets a little bit of grain, otherwise she's gonna get super chunky. So I don't know if you can really see me right now, it's very dark, but that was my lesson on Breezy. I'm just turning her out. She is a super smooth pony. She's very lazy and it's hard to get her to canter, let alone continue cantering. But I enjoyed my ride on her. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.